Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce our work. Today, I'm going to talk about some of our activity research related to smart city. So what is a smart city? In a sense, the smart city is one of the hot topics in the world. And many countries have been building their new city forms that can combine data from the multiple sources with the IoT sensors and created additional information and knowledge to control the physical world for the well-being of their citizens. It is usually defined as the integration of the information and communication platforms based on the 3D city environments. In these presentations, I would like to introduce the GeoAI data platforms we are working on in this context. Before going to the topic, let me shortly introduce myself to you. I graduated Busan National University in South Korea, and I got the master and PhD at the same university. After that, I have started to work in Japan as a researcher. In 2014, I joined the AIST, the current my research institute, and now I am a research team leader of the data platform research team in Artificial Intelligence Research Center at AIST. My research background is the spatial and spatial-temporal data management and big data analysis. And recently, I am also trying to contribute to the international standardization at the two working group in OGC, and also ISO TC204 working group 3 and JTC1 SC42 working group 2. Okay, let's think about what is a key point of the smart city applications, such as evacuation simulations based on the urban scale populations, and autonomous vehicles based on the real-time geospatial cognitions, and also the mixed reality e-learning systems with geospatial information augmentation into the real world. The main requirement of this smart city application is the convergence of the new technologies of the high performance computing, big data, and AI over the 5G network. Also, they need new cyber-physical infrastructures for the collaboration with humans, machines, and city infrastructure as well. With this background, AIRC, the research center I belong to, has furnished two infrastructure to support the realization of the smart city applications. One is the digital infrastructure to provide the computing resource based on the high performance computing, and the other is the cyber physical infrastructure to provide a mock-up environment based on the IoT and robots. This slide shows more detailed information of the two infrastructure. So ABCI is one of a top-level open and public infrastructure for AI and big data algorithms and software and the applications. It consists of the 1,000 CPU and 4,000 GPU units. It has started its operation in August 2018 to accelerate the joint academic industry research and development for AI in Japan. At the time, the ABCI was ranked at the 5th places on the top 500, and then 8th places on the green 500. And still it's top ranked. And last years we opened a new building at the Odaiba area, to collect human and machines data with various type of IoT sensors. Inside of the building, it has the two mock-up environments. First is the connected factory. So we can deploy of the different type of sensors of the factory, and then we can monitor of the people's movement, or we can try to demonstrate it of the robots activity here. And another mock-up environment is a retail store. So those environments we want to work study and for the how to human and robot collaborated each other. And the role of my research team is data platform research team, is to bridge of the two infrastructure with the data. And we want to also manage of the data life cycle over the them. The main goal of our data platform is to integrate of the heterogeneous domain data with the space and time and then semantics. For that, we are interested in AI embedded data platform to enhance data usabilities in smart city applications. And GeoAI data platform is one of our data platform to manage the large scale of the geospatial data. And it provides also the geospatial cognition with the deep learning. Okay, so this slide shows you more detailed information, the overview of our data platforms we are developing. The platform is managed two types of the geospatial, big geospatial data. So one is the point cloud, 3D point cloud from the various LiDAR sensors. And then the other is the spatial temporal data of the movement locations of the people and wheelchair, drone, and car, etc. So platform is provide application program interfaces to store and retrieve and process this data. It consists of the three components, mainly three components. First, data transformation and visualization component is to provide a unified environment for the importing and exporting the different data format of the geospatial data. And second, the big geospatial data managed component is managed of these two data on the top of the distribute to the spatial temporal databases. And third, the semantic component with deep learning is created the meaningful geospatial information from the low sensing data. And also this platform is cooperated with the simulation framework in ABCI. Especially this simulation framework is support massive mobility simulation to cover the whole country of Japan. Last years, we had demonstrations in Location Business Japan event with our platform and self-driving robot and IoT sensors. So this area is the AIST booth. So we set up the two LiDAR sensors, static LiDAR sensors, and therefore, the kinetic cameras to track people's movement surrounding our booth. So first, we created the 3D maps of the exhibition hall for the robot self-driving by handheld LiDAR sensors. The platform provides the functions to easily create this kind of 3D maps corresponding of the robot requirements. So this 3D map we created of this 3D map using our platform API. Also, the self-driving robots is equipped of the LiDAR sensor and camera sensor And so robot and these other sensors detected humans and tracked their movement, and then send those their location information to our GeoAI data platform in real time. So the platform archived this real-time location information data. And the platforms analyzed and predict the hotspot area with this archiving data, like this. For predict the future hotspot area, we adapted deep learning algorithms. So depending on how to run the model, the platform can predict the hotspot area next 5 or 10 minutes or next 1 hour based on using the current distribution of the populations. And for sharing the location information of the moving peoples, and then also this hotspot area informations, between the robot and the platforms, we using the OGC moving picture JSON format. So what is a moving feature JSON? So moving feature JSON, shortly MF-JSON, is a new OGC standard. So we published it the June 2nd in 2020, this year. And then moving feature JSON provide the alternative of the XML and CSV format, but it also, provide support more powerful expression to cover the various type of the movement data. So please visit the OGC site or our GitHub repository. Then you can find the JSON schema and the sample data, and also the visualization tool on Sejong. So this kind of tools you can use. So the MF-JSON has MF-JSON defined the two specifications of the encoding. So first is the trajectory encoding by the GeoJSON of the 2D trajectory. So you can see how to encode of trajectory information by using the GeoJSON. And then another important thing is moving feature JSON also covers the movement of the 3D object. So you can also combine the certain 3D model information with the trajectory information as well. So please visit and please try to using this visualization tool to look at your movement data. Okay, so I shortly introduce our GeoAI data platforms, but GeoAI is not our only it's not only ours. So I think everybody is now interested of the GeoAI, but what is a GeoAI? So this is just my definitions. So GeoAI is the ability to take geospatial data for perception and automations and optimization of the spaces where the human, also the everything, can safely and then efficiently keep their geographic reference activities. But the GeoAI should promise the human friendly and then earth friendly AI technologies. So the Jimmy and Feng University and then our AIST agreed to the international standardization is important to ensure the widespread interoperability and security benefit over the using the AI technologies in geospatial applications. So we FCU and AIST initially proposed the GeoAI domain working group to OGC, and the OGC approved our GeoAI working group for the geospatial community to provide an open forum for the discussion and presentation of the interoperability requirements and use cases and implementation of the OGC standard in this domain. So this is our mission and roles. And then we just started our activity, so we are very welcome to to your join and then contributions. So please visit OGC GeoAI domain working group, and then please join. Please join too, and then for sharing your knowledges here. And then also, I want to advertise of our AIST, AIRC technical intern training program for the student. So we have the technical training program for the international student to address our not only for learning the culture and also the technical things. So if you are interested, please feel free to contact me, and we always welcome to new collaboration with you. Okay, thank you for your attention.